Catlo, an animalistic introduction to one of history's greatest figures, written by Courtney Acampora and Maggie Fisher. Frida Catlo was a talented artist born in Mexico City in 1907. She and her family lived in a house called La Casa Azul. Frida and her father, Galer Meow, were very close. He taught her all about photography. She would even help him develop photographs. When Frida was young, she got into a clawful accident. She stayed home to heal and had a lot of time on her paws. So she spent it painting until her art was perfect. Frida's first paintings were portraits. She needed models, so she painted her sisters and her school friends. Frida was inspired by her Mexican heritage. She dressed in traditional clothing and often wore flowers in her fur. While she was in school, Frida met Diego Rivera, a famous Mexican artist. She showed him her art and they developed feelings for each other. Diego Rivera and Frida Catlo got married in 1928. Diego and Frida were painters for their entire 9 lives. In 1939, Frida was invited to France to show her portraits at a gallery. Paris's most famous museum, the Louvre, bought one of her paintings. It was the first work by a Mexican artist that they had ever purchased. Frida had a fervent love of animals and often included them in her portraits. She had a pet deer, 2 spider monkeys, a parrot, and an eagle. One of Frida's famous works features a spider monkey. It is called Self-Portrait with Monkey and hangs in the MoMA in New York City. Frida Catlo was often called a surrealist painter. However, Frida insisted that she only painted reality. Some of her most famous paintings include the Meow Fridas, a few small catnips, and Doggo and I. Frida Catlo is one of the most famous female painters of all time. Although she didn't sell many portraits during her life, many of her paintings are now worth millions. Her paintings can be seen in museums from Washington, D.C. to Mexico. Fans of her artwork can visit La Casa Azul and see where she grew up. Her colorful style will never be forgotten.